Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
LAPD announced 28 even bigger name celebs who are going down with Hollywood sex crime. Earlier this week, Los Angeles Police Chief Charlie Beck said he expects his department, which already is handling more than 24 allegations of sexual misconduct by high-profile Hollywood and media figures, to officially open investigations into even more accusations of assault. The LAPD currently has 28 open investigations linked to elite Hollywood and media figures, one of which is the mogul Harvey Weinstein, and a huge list of others such as actor Ed Westwick, writer Murray Miller, and agent Tyler Grasham. The department also has gathered 37 other sex crime reports that it has sent to other law enforcement agencies as the possible crimes occurred in other jurisdictions away from the Los Angeles area jurisdiction. All of the accused have of course denied all and any wrongdoing. This month LAPD officially established 5 full-time teams of 2 seasoned detectives each to exclusively investigate allegations of sexual misconduct in Hollywood. The teams even include members of the cold case unit since those detectives are experts in dealing with old criminal allegations that lack physical evidence and are affected by the fact that people forget details of crimes as time goes on. Beck later went on to confirm that his department is 100% committed to looking into each and every allegation made by those who feel they were victimized by the Hollywood machine. The Los Angeles Times reports. Wave of Hollywood sex assault claims sends LAPD into uncharted territory. The flood of sexual assault allegations coming out of the Hollywood entertainment industry has the Los Angeles Police Department negotiating uncharted territory. Never before has the department received so many sexual assault allegations involving high-profile figures at one time, including many complex cases that are years old with multiple alleged victims, officials say. The department has re-engineered its detective staff to deal with the influx. The LAPD has established 5 teams of 2 detectives to exclusively investigate allegations of sexual misconduct in Hollywood. The teams include members of the cold case unit, because those detectives are experts in dealing with old criminal allegations that lack physical evidence. Beverly Hills Police are investigating 12 Hollywood sexual assault allegations. They know where to go. They know how to jog people's memories, said LAPD Captain Billy Hayes, who oversees the Robbery Homicide Division and is managing the task force. We've gotten an unprecedented number of calls. The LAPD now has 28 open investigations related to Hollywood and media figures, including mogul Harvey Weinstein, actor Ed Westwick, writer Murray Miller and agent Tyler Grasham. The department has also taken 37 other sex crimes reports that it has sent to other law enforcement agencies, believing the alleged crimes occurred in those jurisdictions. Sexual assault versus lewd acts. 2 main types of crimes have been alleged: criminal sexual assault such as rape, and the lesser crime of lewd acts such as unwanted touching or masturbation. Lewd act allegations have proved more challenging because the statute of limitations, the time period during which a crime can be prosecuted, in California is as little as 1 year. Other sex crimes have much longer statutes of limitation. For most cases of rape, it's 10 years. The LAPD has already established a triage strategy. LAPD Chief Charlie Beck is requiring that the department perform interviews and take detailed reports from anyone who makes allegations, however old. Then, detectives work with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's newly established Hollywood Sex Crimes Task Force to determine whether the alleged crime occurred within the statute of limitations. After that, detectives begin more in-depth investigations. Hayes estimated that in 95% of the cases, there is no physical evidence. That leaves detectives focusing heavily on witness accounts, which, given the circumstances of many intimate claims, are limited. So that leaves detectives looking for corroborating witnesses, including people whom the alleged victims told of the incidents when they happened. Some of the alleged crimes occurred at hotels. So police have been going through reservation logs, employee schedules and video surveillance looking for clues and corroborating evidence, Hayes said. Weinstein has been accused of rape and forcible oral copulation by an Italian actress in 2013 as well as lewd acts by a second woman in 2015. The 2013 allegation occurred within the statute of limitations for rape, but the alleged 2015 incident is believed to be out of statute. Detectives interviewed Weinstein's rape accuser for 2.5 hours and are now seeking to verify the actress' claim by interviewing those whom she told about the alleged attack at the time. The woman, according to sources familiar with the case, told at least 3 people contemporaneously about the alleged encounter. The sources spoke on the condition of anonymity because they are not authorized to reveal details of the case. Legal experts said even incidents that occurred beyond the statute of limitations have potential value. Under California law, a prosecutor can put on witnesses who can testify to a defendant's propensity to commit the crime. Here we have many prominent actresses alleging similar acts. I believe a judge would let them testify if Weinstein is charged with a sexual assault, said Dmitry Gorin, a former LA County sex crimes prosecutor. In the case of Weinstein, the LAPD is working closely with police in Beverly Hills, New York, and London, which all have open criminal cases involving the mogul. The victims in each investigation could testify in each other's cases depending on the law in the jurisdiction, Gorin said. There could be an alleged victim in England who comes to LA to testify. So far, no criminal charges have been brought against Weinstein. Besides Weinstein, the LAPD is also investigating other high-profile allegations including actress Christina Cohen's accusation that Gossip Girl actor Westwick raped her at a West Los Angeles home while she was trying to sleep in a guest bedroom. He has denied any wrongdoing. An allegation of sexual assault made against Girls writer Miller, who denies wrongdoing. An allegation of unwanted groping made by Brooklyn Nine-Nine actor Terry Crews. Both law enforcement sources and legal experts said building the cases is going to take time. Detectives will likely interview witnesses and alleged victims numerous times before bringing a case to prosecutors. County Dist. Attorney Jackie Lacey announced this month that she has assigned a group of veteran sex crimes prosecutors to work together to examine the cases and ensure a uniform approach to the legal review and possible prosecution of any case that meets both the legal and factual standards for criminal prosecution. Some Hollywood allegations have already been closed. Actor Corey Feldman recently reported to the LAPD that he was sexually abused by 2 adults as a child in the industry. But police said the case could not go forward because the statute of limitations was already up. But the LAPD praised Feldman for coming forward. The LAPD knows perfectly well that once this whole can of worms is open and visible for the whole world to see, a lot of people will be going down because of it. You can't be in an arena which tries to dictate to the rest of us how we are supposed to think and act while getting away with crimes like these. Whatever comes of this whole mess, one thing is for certain, most of us sitting on the right side of the political aisle just can't seem to stop smiling and snickering every time someone big goes down in flames. Haggard Hillary just received worse news of her life today, she's lost it all. The former Secretary of State and twice failed Democrat presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is in New Jersey for what is being billed as a very rare public appearance since she had her rear end handed to her by Donald Trump in the 2016 presidential election. Hillary has been traveling and was recently caught in a viral video falling down steps in India. She also had a wrist injury and spent time in a hospital. After that, she was caught wearing a garb that covered her right arm. Now she's back in America, and up next for the former First Lady is a rare speaking appearance. She used to do more appearances but has simmered down in her old age. She also used to earn a lot more money for showing up to blabber, but now she's basically working for political peanuts. She's scheduled to talk at Rutgers University. It's reported that they will pay Hillary Clinton $25,000 to speak about politics, democracy, and the way she has shaped how women are seen in politics. The sold-out event is being sponsored by Rutgers-Eagleton Institute of Politics, which will be held at Rutgers Athletic Center in Piscataway. This has been Clinton's third public appearance in the state of New Jersey, where she previously campaigned for then gubernatorial candidate Phil Murphy. NJ.com reported more on Hillary Clinton's appearance at Rutgers University. Former Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton is back in New Jersey Thursday for a rare public appearance since she lost in her bid for the White House against President Donald Trump. Clinton is expected to talk politics, American democracy, and her role in shaping women's political history. Rutgers will pay Clinton $25,000 from an endowment but use no money from tuition or state aid, according to the university. A Clinton spokesperson told NBC the former Secretary of State plans to donate the honorarium for the speech to charity. Rutgers-Eagleton Institute of Politics will host the event, to be held at Rutgers Athletic Center in Piscataway. It's sold out. Anyone interested in tickets can join the waitlist, or watch it on Rutgers University's livestream. Clinton made at least 3 public appearances in the Garden State since the presidential election. She campaigned for then gubernatorial candidate Phil Murphy for governor in October, and then returned for another pro-Murphy event that same month with her husband, former President Bill Clinton. Hillary Clinton was in New Jersey the month before for a book signing in Montclair. Hillary's previous going rates could grab her an easy $225,000 from speaking at events. She's been absolutely minimized down to about 10%, which is quite paltry and probably demeaning. Her ego must be swimming in tears, but she's still pulling in a lot of money for talking people to sleep at their college. Her old rates allegedly soared as high as $325,000, but several sources were in disagreement on if she was paid around $200,000 or over $300,000. No one seems to know except for her. Business Insider reported more on her previous speaking earnings. Hillary Clinton says she had a restful time following her tenure as Secretary of State, but that doesn't mean she didn't make a lot of money. During that time, she made nearly $12 million by charging fees that topped $335,000 for dozens of speeches. Clinton's speaking fees shed light on the industries willing to shill out big bucks for a few minutes with the former Secretary of State. As the Washington Post notes, a significant chunk of the money that Clinton made from speeches came from tech companies. eBay shilled out $315,000 for a speech that lasts 20 minutes, while Cisco paid $325,000 for Clinton to sit on stage with the company's CEO. Salesforce.com brought Clinton back for multiple events. And for discount spenders, Clinton offered a reduced price for remote addresses via satellite video. The former Secretary of State charged some of her lowest speaking fees to the California Medical Association and Novo Nordisk for video speeches. This must really have Hillary's ego in a tailspin. She reportedly used to get at least $200,000 per speaking arrangement, and now she has sunk all the way down to $25,000. This means she is now making less than most retired sports stars. Since she has now been reduced to only a has-been, she has to settle for making peanuts, or what's considered peanuts to her. It's really a sad time for Hillary Clinton if one compares her early career to her end. One might think that at least someone in her life would care enough to sit her down and just tell her it's time to call it a day and retire. Do you want Hillary Clinton to retire? Would you want her to speak at a college near you? Who would you like to see speak at an event near you? Be honest with your answers and write them in the comments section, then share this with your friends and have a conversation about it. Breaking: Obama's FBI agent was officially charged, and that's just the start. From the inception of the Trump administration, they've been plagued by leaks. Security officials have been determined to find and stop the leaks, but up until now, it's been stopping one leak only to find another in its place. The general theory has been that the Obama-era holdovers were responsible for making sure that the Trump administration was neutralized by their information going out to adversarial media outlets, almost in real time. While several of the leaks have been found to be very close to the president, There have been others popping up along the way as well. However, information provided by both the Daily Wire and Fox News points to a criminal information leak coming out of the Justice Department. More specifically, the FBI. Ironically, the investigation that disgruntled Democrats insisted on, following the 2016 win of President Trump, has been what uncovered the corruption on the part of federal employees who sympathize with the leftist agenda. According to Daily Wire, the most recent source of the leaks is an FBI agent with short ties to former FBI Director James Comey. This week, the Justice Department's National Security Division charged an FBI agent based in Minneapolis with leaking classified information to the media in a move similar to other recent alleged leaks, including by former FBI Director James Comey. Terry James Alberry, who worked in counterterrorism, was charged with one count of knowingly and willfully transmitting documents and information relating to national defense to a reporter for a national news organization, Minnesota Public Radio reported. Alberry faces another criminal charge for refusing to hand over documents to the government. Alberry is the second person to be charged with leaking classified material to The Intercept. An intelligence contractor was charged in June 2017 with leaking a classified report about Russia's interference in the 2016 election. While a search warrant that was filed in federal court did not identify the news outlet that Alberry allegedly leaked to, a review by NPR found the documents described in the search warrant that Alberry leaked exactly matched the trove of FBI documents posted by The Intercept. The FBI believes that the classified and/or controlled nature of the documents indicates the news outlet obtained these documents from someone with direct access to them, the warrant stated. Furthermore, reviews of the FBI internal records indicate Alberry has electronically accessed over two-thirds of the approximately 27 documents via trusted access granted to him on FBI information systems. This case with Agent Alberry isn't the first of its kind. A similar case was made concerning the actions made by Comey in 2017, as Fox News reported in January 2018. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley is pressing the Justice Department for answers on whether James Comey violated Bureau rules, saying it appears the former FBI director leaked at least one classified memo to a professor friend shortly after his firing. Grassley, Republican Iowa, penned a letter to Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein late Wednesday, saying he and his staff had reviewed the Comey memos which were created purportedly memorializing his interactions with President Trump. They did so in a sensitive compartmented information facility, SCIF, at the FBI and the Senate, because the FBI deemed the majority of the memos to be classified. Of the 7 memos, 4 are marked classified at the secret or confidential levels, Grassley wrote, adding that only 3 did not contain classified information. Grassley's letter appears to back up July 2017 reports that several of Comey's private memos contained classified material. The Hill first reported this development. Fox News confirmed with a legal source at the time that some material contained classified information. The president seized on those reports at the time with a tweet saying, "That is so illegal." Comey admitted in congressional testimony in June 2017 that he had given his friend, Columbia University professor Daniel Richman, his memos about discussions with Trump in order to have his notes leaked to the New York Times, hoping to spur the appointment of a special counsel to investigate Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential campaign. Richman told Fox News in July that he indeed received 4 memos from Comey, but said none of them were marked classified. Richman told Fox News that only the substance of one memo, not the physical document, was given to the press. That was not classified at the time, and remains unclassified, he said. No matter how many loopholes the agents and other anti-Trumpers try to jump through, much of the interpretation of the law, and who to prosecute on behalf of it, is left the discretion of the prosecutors themselves. To that end, potential leakers would do well to remember that while there are still holdouts, the Justice Department is being run by the Trump administration now. It's very clear from context what is required of FBI agents. The FBI employee agreement, which all agents must sign, states, unauthorized disclosure, misuse, or negligent handling of information contained in the files, electronic or paper, of the FBI or which I may acquire as an employee of the FBI could impair national security, place human life in jeopardy, result in the denial of due process, prevent the FBI from effectively discharging its responsibilities, or violate federal law. Working for the federal government means bowing to the authority you're left with, or quitting. Hindering the carriage of justice isn't on the list of options. Do you think Agent Al Berry should face criminal charges? Let us know in the comments.